boys and girls, it's me, and I figure I'd take some time, since everybody's got nothing but time right now, trying to stay at home and catch up on maybe some of your things. But if you're feeling kind of sluggish, and I feel like that today because here in central New Jersey it's kind of a rainy, dreary day outside, and even Berwyn's kind of crying, wanting to go outside. We can't take him out for a walk because everything's wet. So this is a good day to watch maybe watch some movies or some YouTube videos. So I just have a couple suggestions here that'll hopefully get you through today. One movie that I like is, and I'll put it up on the screen as I talk. It's the story of Nikola Tesla, and as you can see here from the picture, I have it here. It's on VHS, but it's kind of like a Hollywoodish version of the story of his life, but it's still a very good movie, and I would say that would be a must-watch thing, and that's definitely enjoyable. Also, there's the PVS version of Tesla. It's called Tesla Master of Lightning. Excellent video. I do like the PBS home video series of stuff. Most of it anyway. Some of it's kind of wishy, but wish-washy. But this actually does a really good job of explaining the story. And other radio-related things. We have Ken Burns, who's done all kinds of different stories on baseball and other things. He also did one that was called Empire of the Air, and this really draws an account and focus on basically three different people. Within the video, it's Lee DeForest, and then Edwin Armstrong, and then David Sarnoff, and he breaks down their kind of like a history of their lives and how it kind of intermingles with radio and the development of radio and the inventions that went around radio, and it's just a really good watch. So I highly recommend that. Last but not least, well actually there's one movie here that is kind of not really radio related. It's actually entertaining, but it has some radio stuff in it. It is 1941 with its classic John Belushi and Dan Aykroyd at their best. I think this movie is really kind of underrated. I think it's just a really funny movie. And there is one radio-related moment in it where you'll see Slim Pickens. Remember the actor Slim Pickens? He's actually in here, and there's a radio-related segment. I think you'll pick up on it when you see it. Really funny movie, and I think it's a must-watch. Okay, so those are my recommendations for some video watching. Also, if it just so happens that you don't have any of these movies or you can't get a hold of them, another way you can watch, and it's free. It's just to go on YouTube. And there's one movie that Miss RW and I watched the other night, and I rather liked it, and it featured a lot of there's a lot of bits about the FBI and things like that in there, and there's actually a bunch of bone anchors in the movie towards the end. So if you're a fan of old ham radio bone anchors and receivers and transmitters, this is a must-watch just to see the stuff. It's pretty cool. The movie is called The House on 92nd Street, and it was actually suggested by Marcia, who is one of the people in the New Jersey Antique Radio Club. She put it on our activities page, and that's how I found out about it. I'm kind of glad she did, because I thought it was a pretty good movie. And also, last but not least, something that I stumbled upon is on Jay Leno's Garage, his channel. Now, Jay Leno, of course, you all know he's a comedian. He hosted The Tonight Show. But he was also a big car guy, so what does that have to do with radio? Well, one of his most recent videos, he featured a car. I won't tell you the name of the car or what kind of car it was. And there's actually, the unique thing about this car is there's actually two things. One is that he had purchased this car. If you listen to him tell the story, he purchased the car from an antique radio collector. Didn't really get into any detail about it. He did say where he purchased the car from or where this person was from. And also the car has actually and since this guy was a radio collector apparently, the car has one unique radio feature within the car itself, which I think is kind of neat. So you'll see that probably within the first 4.5 minutes of the video. Then the rest of the video goes on. I think it's a half hour long or 28 minutes long, and actually talks about the car itself. And I watched the whole thing because I'm also a car person. So what I'll do is for the house on 92nd Street and Jay Leno's garage, I'll put those two links in the video so you can just, when you get done watching me, you can just click on that and just go have at it. So I figure I'd just share those things with you and help you get through the day. So stay isolated and wash your hands frequently, and just we'll ride this out. We're resilient, strong American people, and we'll get through this thing. It's all there is to it. So thanks for tuning in, and take care. Bye.